crowd for the first game of the season. Take a look at the starters here. Toby Okwukei is the player to watch out for San Francisco State.
Very good player, does everything. He's a driver, and he can also shoot it outside. A big guy in the middle is 6'9", and a good postman who can shoot the ball outside also.
That's Jonah Roth, and Roth, the transfer, they really like him. Now, as for UCSB, you see an interest.
That's right, and different players. Obviously, everybody's different, but Amadou was an unbelievable rebounder, very, very quick, and Andre has got good hands. He's a good passer, and he'll play that 5 position where Amadou left.
The last time these two teams met, it was the season opener last year for UCSB. The Gauchos scored 119 points. That's the 5th most single game point total in program history. And early on, you see Kelly get in on the scoring action.
Nice pass inside from Wishart to Miles, and then Miles hits Kelly for an easy one.
You'll see them try and get Kelly involved early. Roth went up and under. Kelly for the rebound, and here come the Gauchos. Alley-oop.
Yep. Nice pass from A.J. Mitchell to Miles going to the bucket. Man-to-man defense from both teams. San Francisco State, a good ball movement team, very well coached team.
Okwukei led the team in scoring. This time he misses from downtown. The Gauchos looking to get out to an early 3-possession lead. Couldn't get that one to fall.
Trailer shot, we call that, and that was the big man, Miles Norris. Good help from A.J. Mitchell on the weak side.
Mitchell, the reigning freshman of the year in the Big West Conference, really turned it on in conference play, and there he gets on in the scoring, and he averaged just under 19 points per game against conference opponents.
Very good attempt on that drive. He's quick.
The Ons-Liege, Belgium native, the sophomore, they expect huge things. Anderson fires from 3 and drills it. Gauchos out to a 9-0 lead. We'll stay with you right here. 18-01 on to this San Francisco State team. He was named interim head coach of this basketball operation back in the 2017-2018 season. Then in December of that year, he was a full-time head coach after that. This is his second time in as many years playing in the Thunderdome, and he thinks that this team can show out better than they were able to do last season.
And they ended up really well last year. They ended up high up in their Division II standings, and they were good offensively, good statistics.
Something they did really well last year is they forced turnovers.
Yeah, they were one of the leaders in the Division II in the NCAA in turnovers.
16th in the country. Jonah Roth fires away, falls short on it. Anderson finds a lane down Broadway, kisses it home.
Good recognition of the opening and the pass from A.J. Very nice.
Alex Gilot was injured last season. He gets the start today over to Flanagan.
Help there by Miles Norris.
5 to shoot. Okwukei fires from just inside the three-point line, and he gets the first basket of the day.
Good contest, though, by Anderson, so that was a well-earned three-pointer.
So 11-2 here, 11-2 that is. That was not a three-pointer.
Okay.
And a takeaway, here comes Flanagan. Met by Anderson, the layup rolls in. So back-to-back baskets.
Wishart held it out there for him, and he got it taken away.
Into the corner, 3-ball corner pocket. Anderson knocks it home.
Yeah, he can really get it going. He's a very, very good shooter once he gets his feet set. He led the California high school in his senior year in three-point buckets.
Now Cole Anderson with 8 points already this evening. 3 for 3 with 2 3-pointers, and it looks like a foul is called. And that'll bring us to our first timeout of the day. We'll be right back with the Gauchos up 10, just over 4 minutes into this one. Immediately had one of the largest turnarounds in NCAA history, and not to mention it just brought so many more fans into the stadium.
A lot of interest in town and a lot of interest on campus, and I hope it holds up through the November and December schedule to get into conference play in January, but really nice to see a full crowd on all ends, on all sides. That ended up being an offensive foul on Kelly.
Eche Okwukei with a drive, the right-hand floater, couldn't get it to go. They really like him, he just can't finish at the board right there.
Good drive, though.
Hey, you mentioned Okwukei, he's just a player with, they have high expectations for, he's blossoming.
That was a pretty good pass from AJ. It surprised Jakob a little bit, but Jakob is the 5-man playing in place of Andre Kelly right now.
Not only did they lose Amadou Sow last year, they also lost Robinson Idehan. Both 5.
Yes, and he was a very good rebounder and a good defender, and they miss him. Oops.
Just a little too high.
AJ misjudged his ability to go up and get it. No, it was way, way over his head.
Only Superman could have gotten that one.
Yep.
So we're at about 15 minutes left in the first half.
Good back cut.
Door.
Foul. Yep. Yeah, he fouled him on the back cut on the first step. He grabbed him.
Matija Belic, a freshman out of Serbia. What did they like about this young man?
He's a good offensive player. He's just got to learn to defend. And hopefully he'll do that and do it quicker because, you know, they need him. We have 2 injured players at the 3 spot right now that are not playing tonight.
Wishart fires from way out there. Couldn't get it to fall. Calvin Wishart, he's a fun story. Not only was he a basketball player in high school, back in the day he was also a football player his senior season. He was nominated for Mr. Football in the state of Minnesota, multi-sport athlete, just a total package of athleticism.
Very good athlete and a guy who is very aggressive, as you would think from a football player, but a very good athlete at 6'2". Oops. I was open. I knew he was passing to me.
Coach, if you caught it, you got to shoot it.
Yeah, I know. You got to get it. You got to get it and shoot it.
So Ariel Blandon for the first time wasn't utilized much his freshman year, but they really like what he can do and has tremendous potential. Talk about the scouting report that teams are looking for on this young man.
Well, I think Ariel Bland has good talent. He's a good defender, good rebounder. He's quick at 6'7", and he's got to come into his own offensively. But he's got a lot of talent.
Another player with just a ton of athleticism. Just have to put that on display.
Yep.
Anderson finds a hole, backdoor for Bland. Great ball movement. Wishart again couldn't knock it down for the second straight time.
Yep, wide open shot, nice passing, good ball movement. And a wide open three shot that he hasn't made 2 of them now.
That is a high efficiency shot for a guy like Wishart who shoots just over 36% from downtown.
Yeah, he'll make a good percentage of those.
.48 on the clock, and the scoring is slowed down for both teams. Neither team has scored coming out of the media timeout. Anderson.
Nope, too quick.
A hustle play. Who's hitting the 4 first? Flanagan came away with it, but it's Belic who gets the steal.
Good awareness there by Belic to get that loose ball.
Wishart open again.
Wow. 3 in a row, that's unusual.
That's a young man who could score 29 in a single half.
Yes.
And Okwukei ends the run. Quick timeout taken by Joe Pasternak and the Gauchos. We'll stay with you right here. That's the first.
Starters that are not playing tonight, and hopefully will be ready maybe for Fresno on Friday. They're not sure.
How about Zach Harvey, Coach? That's a player that you just mentioned. He's a transfer out of Cincinnati. He was here last season, but he redshirted, right? He wasn't able to play due to injury, and he is expected to be back very soon. What do they like about him?
Well, he's a strong player. He's aggressive, and I think what they really like is his defensive ability and his ability to get to the bucket. So they miss him too. So that 3 spot is where Belic is playing right now. They've got a freshman playing there, an 18-year-old freshman.
Well, come a week or two, there's going to be so much competition and practice for it.
Yep, there will be. Missed shot and a missed opportunity for a defensive rebound by the Gauchos.
So the inbound here from Caleb Oden, he's at the controls.
They had a clock problem. That's why there was a little delay there on the shot clock.
Wishart got a hand in there, got his hands dirty. Now they feed it forward. Wishart goes up and lays it on in.
They come right back though. San Francisco State is a good team. They're solid and well coached. They get it out and go. Size hurts him on that drive a little bit.
Kelly has finesse.
Yep, a little jump hook by Kelly down there, a turnaround type jump hook. He's good at that shot, both left and right.
That's the difference between him and Amadou So. Amadou was more of a forceful player under the hoop, but Kelly can really finesse it up and in. He's a skill player.
And good hands and a good passer, too.
So 11:35 on the clock as the Gauchos look to put more in the scoring action. Wishart steps left, finds A.J. Mitchell.
Yeah, 3 or 4 wide open shots that the Gauchos have not taken advantage of. Nice drive, excellent drive. Flanagan's a good driver. He slashes in there.
Flanagan scored the most points for El Camino High School in program history in a single season.
About 6'3", and about 175. Good athlete.
Really gifted scorer too. How about Mattia Belic with contact, no whistle.
Stop the ball. Stop the ball.
Flanagan out of control, couldn't get the lay-in.
Oops, offensive foul. They overplaying his left hand, and AJ went with the left hand there, didn't read it.
So that'll do it for this part of the period. About halfway through the first half, Gauchos up 9 over San Francisco State.
What is the big...
UCSB is up here 18-9 with 10:37 left in the first half, and the Gauchos, well, they're even in the rebounding category with San Francisco State. A year ago, the Gauchos out-rebounded SFSU 65-27.
Yes, I remember that, and it was crushing on the boards. This is a better team, though. San Francisco State is better this year. Good drive there. Nice drive.
Good rebound from John Bakke.
It went right over the outstretched hands of Kelly. Motion on the strong side by the Gauchos.
Too much contact for Buck.
Yeah, he was fouled.
Now, Coach, we were talking about how many opportunities the Gauchos have gotten from deep. A lot of them wide open.
Yeah, wide open threes, and they're 2 for 8 from 3, and 5 of them have been really wide open, maybe too open. Sometimes you can be too open, and you take too much time.
Maybe San Francisco State puts the clamps on the perimeter, and the Gauchos will start hitting them.
I hope. They're a good shooting team. Those guys that are missing them can make them. There's a high-low pass from the high spot to the low spot and back out to Anderson. Oh, bad pass.
Caleb Oden.
Stop the ball.
Oh, what a rejection by Miles Norris. Mitchell forces the foul, draws it well. 9:35 on the clock.
One of the things he's really done in the offseason is worked on going right and finishing right at the basket. And here's a failure to stop the ball, but a good play by Miles Norris to come in and help them out. Guards have to stop that ball, not let them get in the paint.
Into Norris. Wow, he's smothered. No whistle.
Wow.
Flanagan.
Offense.
Charge drawn by Calvin Wishart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to stop the ball, right?
Wishart does that so well.
He's physical, and he draws the charge. But they really, to be honest, have not done a good job so far of stopping the ball out at the free throw line. But that's good for San Francisco State to push that thing and get it up in a hurry and get it down towards the hoop.
And starters on with Evans Caputo in for Andre Kelly. Caputo's first minutes in the Gaucho Gold and Blue. Number 12, right side of your screen. Anderson fires from deep, couldn't hit. And a fight for it.
Yep.
And a jump ball called.
Yep. Whose ball is it?
6'2", Mikey Robinson Jr. ends with Caputo, who's 6'8". So bigger than his size. Take another look at it. See Wishart trying to direct the traffic.
Alternate shot thing. We got the tip, so they get the first jump ball on the alternate out of bounds. A rule that was put in years ago, and to be honest, it was put in because the officials could not throw the ball up straight, a lot of them. Wow.
Okwukei, little errant. Gauchos struggling to get the rebound, but it's A.J. Mitchell who comes away with it.
They got 2 good looks at it that time.
Norris finishes a broken play.
Off of the net. It got hit by the net, and it came right down to Norris.
Great recovery from the 6'10" forward.
Boy, they're really driving our guards. They're really getting to the basket.
Another look at this here. Look at Wishart. He tries to find Anderson in the corner.
And he hits the basket, the bottom part of the basket, and the net. Comes right down to him. Yeah, I'm a little concerned at the defense of the guards. They're going straight to the bucket, straight line drives, and they're getting in there almost every time.
8:20 on the clock, and the first free throws of the afternoon. It's Mikey Robinson Jr. who couldn't hit on the first. He's off the back iron. And for the first time in the Gaucho Gold and Blue, we'll also see Coke Keat Tong. This is a guy they really like. KK is his nickname, 0-0 on the top of your screen.
Yep, and KK is the way they call him and the way his family calls him, actually. He's very active, 6'9", quick, and a really good potential. Whoops.
And it looks like Okwukei was called for too much contact on that foul shot, so the ball will go back to the blue shirts.
A good hustle play by the San Francisco State backcourt player. He He's an athlete, about 6'5". And we pronounce it Okwukei, right? Okwukei?
Okwukei.
Yep.
So KK Tong with it. Give me the scouting report on that young man, a 6'9" freshman.
He's got a chance to be a good one. He's learning the game. He's a freshman, a natural freshman, player of the CIF, and he's learning, and I think he's going to be a good player. I really like him, and his potential is off the charts.
Tremendous size for a freshman out of South Sudan. They love him. He was a highly recruited prospect, and the Gauchos were able to seal the deal. Joe Pasternak is known for his recruiting prowess.
Yes, and that's the name of the game. You got to get good players. The players are the ones that play. The coaches coach.
Mikey Robinson Jr.
Ooh,
Okwukei.
right by.
Oh, man. Slam home from Eche Okwukei.
Oh, they're getting to the rim very nicely.
Two inexperienced forwards in right now. And an illegal screen on Evans. So that'll do it for this period right here. We got 7:36 on the clock, and Okwukei with the exclamation point. We'll be right back with more NCAA basketball right here on ESPN+. Welcome back to NCAA basketball here in the Thunderdome, live from Santa Barbara. UC Santa Barbara hosting San Francisco State in the season opener. The Gauchos up by 7 with 7:36 left on the clock here in the first half. And it's San Francisco State with the ball, their leading scorer.
Another drive.
Here comes UCSB on the counter. A.J. Mitchell steps into one.
Wide open threes. Good shots.
John Bakke. Mitchell with 3 rebounds already today. That time he lost it. Robinson. And he'll lay it up and in.
Mishandled the ball. And another turnover for the Gauchos.
Really good defensive effort from this San Francisco State team.
Yeah, they're quick and they're active with their hands.
A.J. Mitchell.
Another turnover.
Offensive.
Gaucho offensive foul number 13, A.J. Mitchell. Second personal, 18th foul.
Too many turnovers for the Gauchos.
So
First game. It looks like a first game.
Belic back in, and that, that's what we expected a little bit.
Yeah.
Both of these teams last year when they met, it was explosive,
it was.
Scoring clinic. This time it's more defensive than anything.
Yeah, both teams playing pretty good defense. And there's a foul. 0-0, KK.
Gaucho foul number 0-0. Coach Keith Tom, first personal, 19 foul.
So KK will check out for Norris.
Trying to keep him from driving baseline, forcing him to the middle is what he was doing, but he got too close to him and fouled him.
And the first up and in from Eche Okwukei. Okwukei with 3 points this afternoon, a pair of rebounds to go with it over 8 minutes of play. Last season, he was a 64% free throw shooter. He knocks down a pair here.
3-point game.
Anderson opened up, scoring 8 points for the Gauchos, but boy, is it tight with 6 minutes left here in the half.
15.
That foul goes against Mikey Robinson Jr. That is his first personal.
Number 12, Mikey Robinson Jr., second personal, 15 foul. Re-entering the game for the Gators, number 22, Jalen Flanagan.
SFSU, 6 straight points in this one. They're going to cut into the lead, and good defense. It'll stay with the Gauchos. Last touch by Okwukei.
That's not an option that's open.
Gotta imagine this unit hasn't played together as frequently as they would like.
No, they haven't. None of these units. In fact, without Josh and without Sonny and without Harvey, there's a lot of newness going on out there.
Wisher looks to create some space. Anderson likes the shot off the front iron.
Awfully quick.
And Norris able to put away the trash.
That ball was kept alive, though, by another Gaucho who, wow, nice looking shot there. Having trouble defending him. Give credit to San Francisco State. They're hanging in there because they're moving the ball and driving it.
Kelly from 12. The teardrop is good.
Yeah. That's something he can do, is fake a shot and drive it. Good ball movement, reversing the ball and driving the baseline again.
Flanagan up and under, gets the English off the glass. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first. Anderson found wide open, couldn't hit the lay-in. But Anderson was smacked on the way down.
Yep. He should have made that little cripple, we used to call him, the cripple. But it was contested, and they're battling. Very nice pass to get the ball in from Wishart to Cole Anderson.
So 4:41 on the clock, and it's Cole Anderson at the free throw line. He was an 87% free throw shooter last season. That's one of the best marks in the Big West Conference. This young man took the Gauchos by storm with his three-point shooting. He's really a sniper from deep. It's something that he does so well.
Wow.
Anderson misses on the front half of the 1-and-1. Here comes San Francisco State. It's a one-possession game. They have a chance to tie things up. Flanagan.
They're taking it and driving it to the hoop. Just driving it at us. Straight line drives.
Wishart head on a swivel.
Ooh.
Had KK wide open. Anderson pushed by Alex Gila, and it looks like he'll head back to the free throw line.
Good drive by, he's really worked hard on that. He's shooters that have to be able to drive too, fake shot and drive, and he's worked hard on that through the summer. And it's good to see him taking advantage of the fake shot and drive going down the middle.
And the two freshman guards that got big minutes last year, Cole Anderson and A.J. Mitchell, they put on some weight during the offseason. Makes them more physical players and more deadly around the hoop.
And, you know, thanks to the good weight program that they have. And anytime they are out of the court, they're in there lifting almost every day.
So Anderson able to knock down a pair. Gauchos back up to a two-possession ball game. 4:06 on the clock. Here's Toby Okwukei.
Good post entry. Straight line drive. Nice little turnaround move there.
Wishart to run the offense.
Good reversal.
Belic works off the screen from Kukic. And he'll throw it away. It'll go back to SFSU. And we'll go into a break here with the Gauchos up 5, 3:33 on the clock. Left in the first half. We'll be right back on ESPN+.
What is the Big West? The Big West is where the Aloha Spirit...
For UC Santa Barbara, 3:33 left in the first, and it's a new group of fans for the Gauchos. In the past, we've seen the Gaucho Locos. Now it's the UCSB Surge. The Thunder is here in the Thunderdome. They're looking to bring the lightning and the electricity.
Yeah, and maybe that's another reason why these guys have not played, this group of guys, before a full house ever. So this is nice for them.
Jonah Roth fires from deep, unable to hit. Now this is a 6'9" forward they really like. Yuba College, he was all BVC first team. Just hasn't been able to get that scoring underway here.
Good ball movement by the Gauchos this time. Oops.
Another giveaway.
Another giveaway by our guards. Oops, drive straight to the hoop.
And a block on Yakov Kukic. At the finish of the basket. Another look at it here. Take a look at Flanagan. He steps into Kukic. Couldn't get the finish to go. They'll have 2 shots at the line.
Good attempt, though. Good drive. Forced him to foul.
Flanagan leads the San Francisco State team. He has 6 points today. Last season, he was a 77% free throw shooter. First is good. So 2:49 on the clock, and it's a 4-point basketball game. And a new group comes in for the Gauchos.
I think coach is trying to get a lot of different combinations in there, get a look at them, get them on video, and so when they can tomorrow go over the video, go over the film, make some corrections.
Kelly soars for it, and he gives it over to Mitchell. Now, last season, Mitchell had a tremendous 31-point game. And the last time a freshman had that many points for the Gauchos, it was Michael Bryson. He had 29 in the Big West tournament. But Mitchell set that freshman single-game scoring record. That gives you an idea of how good he is. And
good-looking shot there.
Drops it from 15 out.
That he can do. Turnaround jump shots. Driving it to the hoop. San Francisco State doing a great job of driving the ball to the basket. Another drive.
Okwukei from just inside the three-point line. It's tipped around, and the Gauchos able to gather.
Whoa.
Belic nearly went backcourt with it.
Yeah, he almost did.
Anderson from the corner. He nails it. First three-pointer in about 10 to 15 minutes for the Gauchos.
Anderson's one of the guys who can make them. In fact, they're all good three-point shooters. Just haven't made enough of them.
He's hit all 3 of them.
Yep. Another drive. Oh, traveled.
Flanagan, too many steps. Took a ride on the plane.
They're doing an excellent job, though, of driving the ball in and getting the Gauchos in foul trouble.
UCSB, 4 of their last 4 on field goals. San Francisco State hasn't made a field goal in their last 4 attempts. They have a scoring drought of 323 aside from the free throws.
Gauchos, wide open on the over-the-top pass for AJ. They missed him.
Norris baseline. Tripped up by
Stepped
Okwukei.
outside. Forced it a little bit that time. You got to move the ball. If you don't have it, move it.
.110 on the clock, 70 seconds to go. Baki has to get rid of it. 10 to shoot. Okwukei.
Another drive to the basket.
Went over the top of the outstretched hand. Flanagan took it back. Okwukei, second opportunity, couldn't get it. And Okwukei able to get it out off of the Gauchos. It'll stay with San Francisco State. Another look at it here.
Getting out hustled for the ball a little bit there on the offensive boards.
40.2 on the game clock. Just 40 seconds left in the half. And the San Francisco State team with 19 to shoot.
Oops.
Gaucho foul. Number 13, A.J. Mitchell.
That
Foul
might
on
be
A.J.
Mitchell's
Mitchell.
fourth personal.
Third.
Personal. 10th team foul. Shooting 2 free throws for San Francisco State.
You're saying third, but
We're seeing a discrepancy here. The scoreboard here says 3, online it says 4. So hoping Mitchell is not in that deep of foul trouble. Remember, 5 fouls and you're out of the ball game, different than 6 at the NBA level.
right, and it might be 4, but the scoreboard has 3.
It looks like they're going to check on who that foul. And Mitchell will check out for the final 40 seconds of this half.
And we still don't know if it's 3 or 4.
We'll get that information to you as soon as possible. 40 seconds to play. Jalen Flanagan has one more shot at the line.
Re-entering the game for the Gators. Number 12, Mikey Robinson Jr.
A little pressing action here.
40.2 on the clock. Fisher directs traffic, has to get behind Mikey Robinson Jr.
Ball movement for the Gauchos. It's been on the right side, back to the right side. There's a reversal.
Wishart with 10 to shoot, 20 on the game clock.
That's a foul on 34.
And Pocky can't believe it.
San Francisco State.
John Baki's second foul.
John Bakke, second personal.
Another look at it here. We'll let you be the judge.
He jumps out and has his right arm right in his chest. Of course that's a foul.
Checking back into the game, replacing Kelly. Number 00, Coach Keith Tall.
KK back in. Andre Kelly takes a breather. 15 seconds to go with Wishart at the line. These are his first free throws of the evening.
My contention is that he should make every free throw.
Just under an 80% free throw shooter last season. A really good shot from the line.
Well, his routine is good, and his practice habits are good. I see practices, and he has a 1 or 2 bounce routine.
Coach, he's got to be one of the hardest workers in the NCAA.
Yeah, he is. He's a very hard worker. And he misses, of course. I put the jinx on him.
So 10 to shoot here. San Francisco State holds for the final shot. Toby Okwukei. 5 to shoot. Okwukei creates space, fires from 3, buries it before the buzzer, and that'll send us into the half. A
5-point game.
lead
Yep.
For UC Santa Barbara as we go. UCSB could brew trouble.
Yes, and he's the point guard. He's kind of the heartbeat of the team, to be honest, and he did not have a good first half.
So the Gauchos will start with it. Out of bounds. And it's Miles Norris who will inbound. UCSB ended the first half 4 of 4 on their last 4 field goal attempts. San Francisco State went 1 of 7, but that last shot that they hit was a 3-pointer at the buzzer to cut it to 5. Norris gets it into Kelly. Too much contact to the whistle blown against the yellow shirts.
And the first possession, they got it right into the post, at least tried to. And I know that was an emphasis. It had to be by the Gaucho coaches.
You'll see the key early on, as you mentioned, Coach. Get the ball to number 2 in blue.
There's a double team on the wing.
Really
and
good defense.
A bad play by AJ to jump in the air.
So 30 seconds into this one, and San Francisco State looks to cut it to a one-possession ball game.
Good drive again to get it inside. Nice open shot.
Okwukei created space, dropped it home. It's a 3-point ball game.
An 8-footer. Good penetration by San Francisco State.
Richard works off the screen. Norris fires away. He nails the 3-pointer.
That was pretty good movement, but it was an early shot. But
Norris,
a wide open shot.
He's capable of hitting those. He hit 9 straight versus CSUN last year in a 31-point performance. Mitchell loses his defender, couldn't finish. Kelly goes up strong. Here come the Gators. Flanagan works against, oh man, the response from Okwukei.
Hard to block out on the break when you're outnumbered. And they didn't stop the ball again. They got right to the basket.
AJ Mitchell from the corner. He buries it home. So the Gauchos have worked it into the block well here in the second half and have hit their threes.
Wow, there it is again, right to the bucket.
Contact baseline against Cole Anderson. Take another look at this 3-pointer from Mitchell, his first of the season. He drops it home from the corner.
He's a very good 3-point shooter and a good point guard. But they doubled him the last time down, and he didn't see anybody coming to him. Part of that is the postmen have to come to him when they get the double team.
Jalen Flanagan up to 10 points. Both him and Toby Okwukei tied for the team lead. Flanagan tonight 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
Flanagan has hurt him. He's getting inside, getting to the bucket, and he's been fouled a lot. Made some free throws.
He's an old school tough two maker. Really great around the basket too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Anderson opens up a window, buries the inside 2.
One dribble to a jump shot. Another drive. Wow.
Okwukei errant on the floater. Alley-oop! Oh, goodness gracious! Miles Norris erupts the crowd.
Great pass by A.J. Mitchell. Great pass.
That's what you've come to expect from that tandem.
Yep.
Great chemistry, and now the crowd is somewhat into it. Okwukei looking to silence the crowd. And does.
He did. Miles was up on him, too. That was a good shot. He faked the drive and stepped back for the three-pointer.
Eche Okwukei with his first three-pointer of the season. He's got 9. Mitchell, hands up for Norris in the flush.
Another assist for AJ.
Look at this opening. He draws the defenders, and Norris electrifies the crowd. We'll stay with you here. It's a 30-second timeout, but UCSB has done a great job to turn up the intensity a little bit here in the second half.
Well, I think
that you can get. And now Norris and Cole Anderson tied for the game high with 15 points apiece.
I'd like to see him get the ball into Kelly a little bit more with his on the block, down with his moves down inside.
Want to get Kelly in rhythm. That's the goal.
Yep.
Jonah Ruff was wide open.
That guy is hurting him. Flanagan is a good penetrator.
Anderson opens up the pocket, and he nails it again. Cole Anderson, his fourth three-pointer of the day.
See if they can keep him from penetrating.
The sophomore Anderson, prolific scorer in high school, showing what he can do.
13 goes right to the basket. Wow. That was a good decision by AJ. He wasn't going anyplace. Get the ball moving. Good fake there. Nice jump shot there.
Okwukei down Main Street, picked up by Anderson. He'll bank it off the backboard.
Driving shots, high percentage shots.
Anderson from 15 out, he drops it in.
Coming off screens. Good screen set for him that time by Kelly.
Cole Anderson up to 20 points this evening.
Uh-oh, wide open.
Jonah Roth couldn't hit. Roth remains scoreless so far. He's 0 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, the weak side came over and knocked that away.
And the whistle blown against the Gauchos. That was Cole Anderson whistled for the foul before Miles Norris got a piece of it.
Yeah, he bumped him. Right there on the drive, he bumped him.
So 14:31 left in this one, and the Gauchos have found their scoring groove, up 9 over San Francisco State. We'll be right back. And take a look at this crowd here in the Thunderdome. Yes, there is thunder. They are loud, but they are also electrifying. And UC Santa Barbara up 49-40. Now, the difference maker might be the turnover differential, as San Francisco State has forced 14 turnovers. This is something that this team did in the elite level in Division II last year. They were 16th in the country at forcing turnovers. And the Gauchos just haven't been able to figure it out tonight.
No, and they've been forcing it a little bit, looking too long instead of moving the ball and getting the open passes to the inside. That last pass that went in from AJ was a good pass, but it was stolen by the weak side guy. Kelly could not get to it. The weak side guy took it away.
14:20 left in this one. Nearly poked away again. Kelly wide open for Wisher, top of the key, he drills it.
He can make those. Surprised he didn't make them in the first half, but he is a good shooter. Communication on defense.
Kelly, that's his 10th rebound this evening. Wisher directs traffic, surveys. Here's Kelly.
Good motion, good movement of the ball.
Kelly from just inside the three-point line.
No. Not a good offensive possession that time.
Gauchos 7 of their last 9 field goals.
Wow.
Boy, Jalen Flanagan has done so well
He's
at getting the ball
him.
inside.
He back cut that time and got the ball bounced off the defender.
Flanagan up to 15.
Ooh, the roll-off was open that time to Kelly.
And Kelly drew it this time. It was against John Bakke.
The more movement we get with the ball, the more he will be open inside if he's working hard to get there. That time he had the guy pinned, and a good pass from Miles to the foul. I guess it was a foul on Kelly's out now, right? Yep. Yakov is back in.
Matija Belic to the hole, finds Kukic, who goes up strong and draws the contact on the way. 2 shots to come.
Yeah, nice pass. Pretty nice pass here by the Serbian, I call him. He is really a great kid. He's only 18 years old. And he is getting better and better each day.
6'7", freshman out of Serbia, Belgrade to be exact.
Yep.
Played with Mladost Zeman before this. He had 14 games last season, started 9, put up just over 16 points per game, shooting 56% from the field.
Yep, Belic is going to be a good one. He's 6'7", going to be 6'8" before he finishes growing. And
9-point deficit with 12:45 on the clock. Baki to the
terrible,
hoop.
Terrible defense. Ugh. Another layup.
Mitchell, nice move.
He didn't trust his right hand that time and came back with a left, and they blocked it.
Took a spill. That was Mikey Robinson Jr., who is whistled for the foul. Should be his 4th personal.
If you get a replay on this, he did make a nice hesitation dribble drive, got to the bucket, and then extended back with his left hand and got the shot blocked, but they fouled him.
So a 7-point ball game with A.J. Mitchell at the stripe. Has 2 shots to come. Mitchell, his first free throws of the evening. A.J. Mitchell shot 74% from the stripe last season. He has 5 points tonight to go along with 8 assists.
Good free thrower and a good shooter.
So he splits from the line.
Now the backcourt is Calvin Wishart and A.J. Mitchell with Belic at the 3 spot. A 6'7" player, a little bigger 3-man.
Clear second unit in for UCSB.
Wow.
Oh, man, Okwukei with a brilliant shot from outside. He can really hit those.
They're playing well. Give them credit.
5-point basketball game, under 12 to play. A lot tighter than anybody might have expected. Corner look, Mitchell falls short. A loose ball. Gilot fires it forward. Okwukei in transition, lays it in. And a timeout taken by UC Santa Barbara. 3-point basketball game. We'll be right back with the here in the Thunderdome. It's a 3-point ball game. 11:36 left in this one. The Gauchos up 3 over San Francisco State. This one a lot closer than many folks expected.
Yep, San Francisco State's a better team this year, and the Gauchos are new, trying to get used to each other.
But A.J. Mitchell.
A.J. missed that shot, and they got a layup out of it.
Only 3-pointer missed by the Gauchos here in the second half. UCSB is 80% from beyond in this half alone. Off-ball foul on John Baki.
San Francisco State foul, number 34, John Baki. Fourth personal.
Baki uses his hands instead of moving his feet.
Re-entry in the game for San Francisco State. Number 13, N.J. Okwukei.
Baki, that's his 4th personal foul in this one, second in the half.
4th one they've called. He's made about 6 of them. Good drive to the right. Kick back for the open jumper.
And that was Bryson Ryan who was whistled for it. Ryan, the 7-foot senior out of Stockton, California.
Is that 6 or 7? I think it's 6. Yeah, just 6. Out of bounds.
Checking into the game for San Francisco State, number 15, John Roth.
Got it in for Norris.
The ball reversed.
Can they get it out to Wishart? Andre Kelly couldn't hit from inside.
Wow. Good
One
shot,
possession
though.
game.
They got it into him nice and deep.
They have a chance to tie it up here, Coach.
Yep. Drive. Yeah, he lost it.
Last touched by SFSU.
The help people they're driving it so fast, the help people can't even get into position to help. That time he did, and then knocked it away.
UCSB projected handily to finish first in the Big West Conference by the coaches this season. 9 first-place votes for the Gauchos out of 11 coaches that voted. And this is a San Francisco State team that was projected to finish 11th in their conference. But they're playing well above their weight class right now. Really impressive basketball from the Yellow Shirts.
They're playing smart, and they're playing hard, and they're driving the ball very well on high percentage chances in their deep.
Mitchell, 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight.
Well, see, they're holding the ball out and coming for a screen and then driving it.
Jonah Roth, he's now 0 of 7 from the field.
So the help side was coming in from the backside there.
Mitchell penetrates, couldn't finish with the left, hits the floor hard.
Well, they're beating him up a little bit tonight, aren't they? He hit the floor pretty hard. Look at that. Yikes.
Taking some tough fouls. Body's not made of glass. He's playing well.
Well, that's a foul that, you know, you might get credit for it because he's missing free throws.
So far 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
Unusual. He's a very good free thrower. How many games last year, late in the game, did he step to the line and make all those free throws?
Guy that they have so much trust in at a young age, too. He played professionally in Belgium prior to his time at UC Santa Barbara. And many think it's a big reason why a guy like Matija Belic was then scouted, because of the success that A.J. Mitchell had at the international level.
And Belic they saw on video, and he was playing for a team club also. That's where Amadou is, in France, playing for a team club. In fact, he had 22, Amadou so did the other night. 22 points and 12 rebounds.
Something Gaucho faithful is somewhat used to. A 4-time All-League player, the only Gaucho in UCSB history to be named to the All-League Big West team for all 4 seasons.
Yep, he was a good one.
Under 10 minutes to go, just under as the clock ticks.
Ooh, 15 was open on the roll-off.
Jonah Roth, his first bucket of the evening.
3-point game.
San Francisco State has made 5 of their last 6 shots. Mitchell, corner look, Miles Norris, bullseye.
Another assist for AJ. AJ sees people and he gets the ball to people.
After this shot, UCSB up 6. Welcome back here into the Thunderdome. 9:31 on the clock. Miles Norris drilled a 3 right before the break to put the Gauchos up by 6 over San Francisco State. Norris with 18 points. He's 8 of 10 from the field, and he's been playing really well to keep the Gauchos in the lead. A.J. Mitchell has facilitated well with 9 assists this evening.
There's the screen high again with the roll-off by 15, their big player. Foul on Belic.
Third foul on Matija Belic this evening.
Third foul on the Gauchos in this half.
Toby Okwukei checks back in after that foul. Another look at it there. Belic, just too much contact. Mitchell got his hands dirty. It was knocked away, last touched by UCSB.
Yep. Mitchell got his hands on it, almost got the ball back.
Another look right there. Really close play. Bang, bang. But it will stay with SFSU. Okwukei works on Mitchell here. 6 to shoot. Pulls up from the free throw stripe. Couldn't hit.
Kick it out.
Under 9 minutes to go.
Screen by the big man.
Belic lost it. Kukic recovers.
Move it.
Floater off the glass. Couldn't go. Okwukei in transition. So speedy. From 3. Okwukei again. Boy, is he good from outside. He's 4 for 5 from deep tonight.
Oops.
Inside to Norris, they took it away. Caleb Oden, the Euro step, and an offensive foul called against San Francisco
I think
State.
he got it in the mouth that time.
Yep, A.J. Mitchell hit the deck really hard. Look at this. Oh, man, that elbow to the mouth.
Yep, I think he got it right in the mouth.
The star point guard has been just bullied tonight.
First personal, 19 foul.
It looks like Mitchell is also grabbing his ankle after that play.
Uh-oh.
And we're back here in the Thunderdome where UC Santa Barbara leads by 3 over San Francisco State. Both teams looking to start on the right foot here in the new 2022-2023 campaign of NC2A basketball. Right before the break, it was a common foul. That's what the ruling was against A.J. Mitchell, who took one to the jaw. Hopefully he's okay and is likely to return.
Yeah, in the course of the shot, he got his arm up into his face, and that was a common foul.
Gaucho's looking to extend this lead back to 2 possessions.
They tried to go the high-low.
Anderson, strong take and a career high for Cole Anderson, 22 points.
That was a good drive by Cole. He's really worked hard on that, getting to the basket. Well, Wishart with good defense that time. He contested, forced a bad shot.
Calvin Wishart driving baseline, flicks it back out. 7:15 on the game clock. Kelly goes to work, spins at the block, couldn't get it to fall. Flanagan the rebound.
Another rebound by Kelly.
Andre Kelly, his 11th board of the evening.
Get the ball reversed. There you go.
Anderson fires from deep. Kelly, finesse move. Too strong on the lay-in, and he's fouled on the way out.
He got hit on the head. Pretty good spin move by a 6'9", 255-pounder.
Look at that skill.
Yep.
Just couldn't finish at the board, but
yeah, he went off balance, but he got hit in the head on the way up. So.
No doubt. Now, this is a young man who was so good with Cal last season, a Pac-12 honorable mention prior to his ankle injury at the end of the year, and came in here a little bit out of shape and has lost weight since and looks a lot better than he did about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, he didn't get to play the last 5 games up at Cal, and then all summer long that ankle really bothered him, so he gained some weight and didn't get to play, and now he's back in shape again. And he'll get better and better, I think, as we go along, and the guys get used to him a little bit more. But you see how active he can be for his size.
It's all about developing chemistry for Andre Kelly.
Yep.
Kelly last season shot about 69% from the free throw line. As we see a couple of new faces check in from UCSB. We've seen Coach Keat Tong check in a couple of times. He's gotten good minutes as a freshman so far in his first game with UCSB. The
Yes,
6'9"
he has.
freshman.
Yep. Well,
Friendly bounce puts UCSB back up by 6. 6:35 left in this one.
got to get some stops. KK defended pretty well, got contested that shot and got the rebound.
A.J. Mitchell doubled.
Double team.
Wishart with 10 to shoot. Out to Anderson. Bang! Cole Anderson, bullseye from deep. He drills another three-pointer, up to 25 on the evening.
See if the defense of the Gauchos can come out here and defend the drive.
Here's Flanagan on a contact to the
fourth
box.
foul. Fourth foul on AJ.
Take another look at this drive from Jalen Flanagan. He's so good at penetrating.
I think Bellich is coming in probably for Mitchell. Save him for the end here.
And Flanagan misses just his second free throw of the evening. 7 for 8. Check that, 7 for 9 now from the stripe. But UCSB has really utilized Cole Anderson tonight. How about the sophomore? 25 points, 9 of 13 from the field. Last season he was used primarily as a three-point shooter, and tonight he's been able to drive it really well too, Coach.
Yes, he has. He's worked on that through the summer, and he's developed a jump shot off the dribble, as well as his standing three-pointer. So he's becoming more of a complete offensive player.
Mattia Bellich jabs and takes it.
Bellich just got to learn to go directly to the basket instead of...
Calvin Wishart in traffic, sticks it in.
That was a good drive, but... travel. Got away with one there.
Loose ball, Flanagan couldn't save it before it goes out. Last touched by the Skaters team. Take another look at this. Calvin Wishart in traffic, smothered by the Gators, and in the Bermuda Triangle, able to find a way home.
Bellich was in there for one possession on defense, and he's out. A lot of quick substitutions tonight, trying to find the right combinations. That's a foul.
So that foul whistled with 5:12 on the clock. 5:12 left in this one, and the Gauchos have ballooned this lead up to 10. No field goals in the last 3 minutes for San Francisco State. Take another look
See
at
the
that.
player, it's like defensive and throwing a flag in football. You got your right arm around him and you're going with your left to knock it away. That doesn't work in basketball. Gauchos having a tough time at the free throw line tonight, aren't they?
UCSB is now 8 of 15 from the free throw line.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Again, I think first game, full house. You know.
And I spoke to the head coach of this San Francisco Gators team, Vince Inglima. I asked him if he expects his team to rise up to the occasion or will they hit the jitters? And he said, well, I don't think it's more about the jitters that I would expect, but rather I don't want them to get too antsy playing in front of the crowd and try and do too much. We want to play our brand of basketball. I think that this Gaucho team, with a lot of inexperienced players, 3 of their star guards out, a big reason why they haven't been able to produce the way that they're expected is because maybe they're just excited by such a huge crowd, right? Just a tremendous showing here at the Thunderdome, a sold-out look.
Yeah, and the anxiety of playing in your first game. Plus, they're new. A lot of the players that are going in and out here are new. And, you know, with Kelly, even though he's a fifth-year player in college, he's still new to this program. So it's first game type stuff. And this is a pretty good San Francisco State team. They drive the ball well, and they're taking good care of the ball, too.
Unexpectedly really good.
Yep, having trouble.
10 to shoot here. Wishart through the lane, flicked it away into no man's land. 5 to shoot. Anderson might have to jack one up. Instead, he loses the ball, and it'll go back in the other direction.
Yeah, not a good possession, obviously. That's a understatement there, huh? 30 seconds of not penetrating and not passing it inside. Give San Francisco State the credit on defense, so they were moving with the ball and pressuring the ball pretty well that time.
Their defense has been really stupendous this evening.
Yes, it has.
Very impressive against a really good Gaucho scoring team. Mikey Robinson Jr. hoists one up from way outside.
Kelly wants the ball. He goes and gets it, doesn't he?
He's got 12 rebounds tonight.
Yep.
Anderson couldn't hit this time.
Another rebound.
13 for Andre Kelly. UCSB lost the leading rebounder in the Big West Conference, and Kelly has been a really good
nice pass from AJ into Miles again. Another drive by Flanagan. He turned it over that time, but look where he got to, about 5 feet from the bucket.
So 11 points, largest lead of the night for UC Santa Barbara. We'll be right back with the been great tonight, 21 points. The 6'10" forward, and the Gauchos lead by 11 over San Francisco State. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one. UCSB will start with the ball.
AJ Mitchell back in there for the last 3 minutes.
Mitchell with 8 points, 10 assists, and 4 personal fouls. Oh, A.J. Mitchell, the alley-oop!
Alley-oop, set up at the timeout. Nice play. Set up by Coach Pasternak in the timeout.
Mitchell with the double-double.
Oops. Now that time he's playing him smart. He's off of him a little bit. Instead of trying to guard him so tight at, outside the 3 points, he had a cushion. And therefore you can react to the drives if you give them a little cushion. I think they've been trying to guard them a little too tight on the dribble drives. Give them a cushion, you can contain them better. Whoops.
Lost out of bounds. It'll go back to the Gauchos. Now after those last points from A.J. Mitchell, he's got 10 points, 10 assists. That's his first career double-double.
Mitchell's out, I guess. Whoops. Protect the ball.
3 minutes to go. Anderson creates space, swings it back out. Bellich for 3.
Number 44 fouled Kelly.
Pierce Uniak whistled for the foul.
San Francisco State foul, number 44, Pierce Uniak, first personal.
One of the things that head coach Vincent Glima wanted out of this game for San Francisco State, and you see the foul right there, he wanted everybody to play. He wanted to get everybody in, especially in a game like this, a D2 team versus D1 team.
I think both teams got everybody in there now. The last 3 guys from... we got to work on his routine, the free throw line.
But they've emptied the bench, and here's Andre Kelly at the stripe. Kelly is Struggled a little bit at the free throw line, but typically a pretty good free throw shooter. Just has to get into his zone, get that rhythm here at the Thunderdome.
He's got to get his rhythm and practice on that rhythm and get a routine, I call it, a routine to the free throw.
Three-pointer from the left-hand side.
Over the top. Yakov has to get that rebound.
Ten to shoot here. C.J. Bellamy working against Wishart.
Yeah, Wishart fouled him.
Extended the arm.
Yep, he reaches in instead of moving his feet. And that's what I mean by trying to guard him too tight. You're reaching in, making contact, and fouling. See where the help side is.
Bellamy from way outside off the back iron.
And
too much contact.
Gotcha foul number 10, Calvin Wishart. Third personal.
1-on-1 free throw now. See, the shot was taken by Wishart's man, and Wishart thought that KK was going to get that rebound. But for some reason, he didn't go for it.
Miguel Aniez couldn't hit. And a 14-point lead, largest of the evening for UCSB. They look to extend here with 2 minutes left in this one. Wishart drives, penetrates, fires off to Kukic.
Damn.
He's fouled hard on the way up.
Nice pass there by Calvin. And Yakov has got to be able to catch that and score that.
Kukic with a point tonight, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He'll rattle home the first.
He's a good shooter. He's always been able to shoot the ball. He's got to learn how to power it up a little bit better. He's stronger this year.
A career 67% free throw shooter. He'll split from the stripe. 1:45 on the game clock. C.J. Bellamy with it.
Ooh.
Wishart picks his pocket, takes it in the other direction. Calvin Wishart down Broadway, off the glass, couldn't hit it home. KK Tong gets it back. Wishart in traffic, he'll go up with contact and draw the foul.
Wishart's gotten up only 5 shots. Not normal for him. He's clever around the basket when he drives it. He can use either hand. He's got that little spin shot. Oh my goodness.
UCSB struggled from the stripe tonight, but they have been good at shooting otherwise. Gauchos shooting over 50% from the field, just under 40% from downtown.
Free throw line percentage?
55%.
Not good. But they'll be a good free throw shooting team, I think, as we go along in the season.
They're going to hear Quiet Jim a lot over the next couple of days,
right.
shooting free throws.
Right, exactly. There, that time, Wishart gave him a little gap. Yep. Offensive foul.
1:06 on the game clock, so just over a minute left, 66 seconds and ticking. As UCSB, a 16-point lead on a 7-0 run, looks to close this one out. And San Francisco State will need all but a miracle to come back in this one.
Henry Hartwell is in there now, a walk-on for UCSB. Plays really hard in practice every day. He can shoot it. He's about 6'4", and a very good athlete.
So Anderson currently at a career-high 25 points. Got to imagine they'll try and get the ball to Hartwell.
There's Henry coming off the screen. There he is. Oops.
Hartwell steps into A move from Bellamy. He draws the foul, and he'll head to the free throw line.
There's 4 walk-ons on the Gauchos, and they play hard every day in practice. It's good to get them to be able to play in the November schedule here.
Hartwell, Gage Gomez, Max Sheldon, David Pickles.
David Pickles, correct. Those 4 guys, and 2 of them are hurt right now. Gage and Max are hurt right now.
Tough one in a game where you expect a couple of those walk-ons to get some minutes.
Too bad he missed both free throws. I think we're shooting better from the field than we are from the free throw line.
Pretty close.
Unusual.
They'll clean that up, no doubt about it. This is a really good free throw shooting program historically.
Yeah. Wow, that is a long 3.
Bellamy jacked it up. There's a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, so they'll probably go for a shot here.
Ariel Bland lost it. And it'll stay with the yellow shirts. 11 on the dot. 11 seconds left. A 16-point lead for UCSB. This one's all but over.
Henry. Rebound by Bland.
As time ticks down in this one, UC Santa Barbara will take their first victory of the season by a score of 75-59 over San Francisco State as the Gauchos end on a 7-0 run. We'll be right back with our postgame show right here on